All right, ladies and gentlemen, legit question. How are we going to get through this off season? Because only thing to me, where I stand right now, I don't want to be negative. So it's hard to be negative, but it's hard to be real without being negative because it's just been so long. And right now, especially when it's official that we're going to have a lame duck coach going into next season because they're not going to extend Jason Garrett, there's nothing to wait for except for football. We've got to wait till next season to see where we are and how Jason Garrett is evolving and whatever happens in next season. But from here, because we have no draft. You know, we'll get some second rounder and some guys that can fill some holes for the football team, but we're not going to have a real draft that's going to be changing our football team in any kind of way. And then our offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. Everybody says give Kellen Moore a chance, and I'm like, yes, give Kellen Moore a chance. I'm all with that. But at the same time, I don't see how it's going to help us in any way whatsoever. Even if Kellen Moore is this super genius, which again, I don't want to be negative. I'm being truthful here. I haven't seen coaches excel like they want and hope Kellen Moore is going to excel. I haven't seen coaches excel like they hoped Jason Garrett excels. I told you at the time when Jason Garrett was being talked about becoming a Dallas that he only had 2 years experience of quarterback coach under Nick Saban. And you're going to bring him in and said he's a genius. That was the last genius. Oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. And we brought him in because he had such a bright future. And we're here, 8 years of coaching, 10 years later. You know, and the same way with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, you know, he's a genius. He's a genius. Everybody's talking him up the same way they was talking to Garrett. But he only has 1 year of of quarterback coaching as under Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, and not under any kind of major coach. And you're thinking, oh man, we got the next Sean McVay. But let me tell you, first of all, Sean McVay worked 8 years of assistant coaching before he got that head coaching job. Not 1, 8, not 2 like Jason Garrett, and 1 like Kellen Moore. So that was 1. And then also he's coming from 2 legit Super Bowl coaching trees from Mike Holmgren, really, from Gruden's tree and Mike Holmgren, but both of them are Super Bowl guys, and Mike Shanahan. So he came from Super Bowl winning coaches and got information and sucked information from 2 types of coaching trees to create his own philosophy and his own football style. And now we're going to enjoy it on Sunday. Kellen Moore has been under Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan. He learned everything under Scott Linehan. So it's like, oh yeah, I hope he's a genius, but we're as human beings, we're just computers. That's all we are. And what we spit out is what goes in us. And coaching is a profession that I look at that it's all about what goes in. It's all about the processing. It's all about the strategy and things of that sort that you have to learn from someone. It's nothing that you're born with. You're born how to throw a football and how to catch and run and do all that kind of stuff physically and things of that sort. You're not born of how to coach. You learn that. That's why when people say, oh, Tony Romo is head coach, come on guys, he's had no experience coaching. Let's get some, and that's a part of the arrogance of the whole Dallas Cowboy thing. It's the fan base and the front office are thinking that we don't need to do what the rest of the NFL is doing because we're the Cowboys. We know better, blah, 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 blah. And 20 whatever years in, we still haven't sniffed the NFC Championship game. So I don't know how we're going to get juiced up through this off season, through training camp, through anything before the next season comes up. And right now, if you're a Cowboy fan, you're like, man, we just got to start next season. I can't believe in anything. I can't think anything is going to change until we see actual football. It is what it is. All right, that gone. We will do a wifey now. I don't know. She wants me to make some chili because we usually do lobster for Super Bowl, but we will be live streaming Super Bowl. I might live stream Saturday night if I'm not doing anything. If I'm awake. Oh man, if we're gonna do the MVP and all that kind of stuff, so I might be streaming there, but we definitely will be streaming Super Bowl for Sunday. We will have our normal, just me, Shinola, and the kids party for the Super Bowl, and we'll have a fun time. And I'm rooting for the Rams. My vision, my prediction of the game. I want the Rams to win. It's hard to pick against Brady because I can't. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, Sue and Donald are playing better than I've ever seen as far as two defensive tackles. They've got some serious stuff going on there in with the Rams that you can do nothing about. You can't block Sue, and you for sure can't block Donald. And it was when it's hike and they come into your backfield and come straight to Tom Brady, I was like, man, that's nothing Brady can do if that happens. But then the more I was thinking about it, I was like, well, Belichick can put all his resources to clog that's coming up in the middle and leave the outside rushers coming or whatever, because Brady learned by Mack and Von Miller how to get rid of the ball quickly. He cannot get rid of the ball quick enough to escape this pressure of Aaron Donald and Sue coming up the middle. And that will blow up the running game and everything like that. So that pressure coming up the middle is the absolute worst for an offense to deal with. So if they can deal with that and let Brady use his quickness and his quick release and all that kind of stuff to get rid of the ball before those outside rushers can get into him. So that's the only way that I see the Patriots winning. But I see Brady being able to do that. I really do. So I am 100% rooting for Wade Phillips, Todd Gurley, and that's another thing. The Rams basically got to the Super Bowl without Todd Gurley. You know, I mean, he got some yards versus us, but CJ did the damage. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, sorry. If Todd Gurley gets it going against the Patriot defense, and if Sue and Donald can create as much havoc as they can in the middle of the Patriots offense, then hopefully, the Rams can do something. All right, I'll see you definitely on Sunday, maybe Saturday night. All right, holla at you. Peace.